Hello everyone, and welcome back to another turn resolution of War in the Pacific Admiral Edition. This is Friedrich again, and I have a bad hunch about something. Just a second. Okay, I'm not sure how the sound is going to be for everyone, but I apologize. It appears that I'm going to have to look at the sound thing again, but let's move on, and hopefully it's not a problem. I do have it set to go not so loud through, as loud as it might come through my headphones. I'm hoping it won't come through whatever you're listening through. Anyway, let's continue. Bummer. So we can't hit a huge AK, slow AK, and this destroyer minesweeper takes one to the chin. Okay. Alright, so I considered scuttling that coastal minesweeper because it was so damaged, but I let it go, hoping that we could put the fires out and repair it. It's worth one victory point, so that shouldn't it's not the end of the world. Alright, a lot of pardon me, a lot of signals going on. Alright. Alright, so we're bombing this hex here that he just moved into. Keep him honest, hopefully. Alright. Light rain, and all we got was one disabled. Non-combat even. Okay. Yeah, B-17s aren't the most ideal for bombing ships. Another non-combat squad disabled. See if we can get some more damage here. 2 squads disabled, 1 non-combat squad. I may have made a mistake in New Caledonia. I launched an attack and I thought about it later, and I thought maybe I should have just used tanks, but it's fine. It's fine in the sense that there's nothing I can do about it now. That's why it's fine. Alright, let's actually get a hit here, please. I know I got a lot of reported, but let's just make it happen. So I made a mistake of starting unloading, but it was too late, so it surely didn't unload fully. Okay, keeping them pinned down. Okay, so it looks like he had something in port after all. All that was being reported is a CM, and now we see it's a cargo ship. Took heavy damage, and yeah, damaging some of his ground troops still. I still don't know what's up with my A-24s. That's frustrating. I have them on naval attack and up to 7 hexes, so I'm not sure at all what's going on there. It could be bad weather, but I don't know. Well, so much for that. Very uneventful. Okay. Nothing comes of that. All right. Yeah, this little action here. This is beyond ridiculous. All right, deliberate attack here. I don't expect holding that. I think this might hold because he doesn't want to surrender. There's a route to retreat, so he might take it. Nope, I guess not. 1-to-1 odds. We take a lot of hits on at least disabled, but we do hold. Alright, so this is where I might have made a mistake. I'm hoping he doesn't have good anti-tank things here. But in any case, if that's the case, I should have just used tanks, but oh well. My fault. Okay. Yeah, he must have some anti-tank here because 70 disabled vehicles. We deal a bit more damage on the soft targets, but we take a ton of hard targets as casualties. So, all right, expansion's going on over here. Some refits, upgrades to our cargo ships here in Australia. Mostly it looks like upgrading an aircraft weaponry on the ships. Okay, we got an anti-tank weapon in eastern U.S. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look here. I may shut these down for a turn or two. Let's see. This carrier has half its sorties still available, so maybe it's okay to send out another one. And then this one, maybe the same thing. Yeah. Because what I might do is keep bombing them and then slink away until the battleships can can refuel, rearm, and come back to hit this again. and then after we hit it again, come back up and hit this again, then we'll also invade at the same time. I think that's the play here. We'll see. Things, we'll keep an eye on how things are playing out up here. I also noticed, I'm going to jump down here to the South Pacific real quick. Something's going slow here, and then we've got his carrier task forces going really fast. So I think what I'm going to do is, he still could jump down here, but what I think I might do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I may 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. I'm trying to be creative here because I want to get into a range of hitting either of these ships, and as they start evacuating. He may not care if he loses something small like this. And he knows where my carriers are still. So that's a shame. So he may, since he knows that, I better just pull back this way and just call it. If the ships are, maybe come close here, and if the ships are still here, hit them. So I'll be thinking about that. Because all he really has to do is just jog back here while I'm playing around over here, and then he'll hit me. In fact, this could even be a trap, and I only see one ship, so it won't hurt him to lose that ship, so it's probably not worth us losing a carrier to sink in a cargo ship. We hit this, and we're not going to again. Let's look at these numbers here. Oh, disruption's not too bad. Fatigue is up there. So maybe I'll let's see. I think the tanks were the most beat up, but it doesn't look too bad. 16 damaged here and 2 damaged here total. So where are all the, let's see if we do, so any of these I could have lost vehicles, any of these 5. I'm not sure why I sent these in. Maybe that was a bad idea. We'll just do bombard for now. And these guys, these don't look too beat up either. I'm not entirely sure where all the vehicles were damaged. And so there's another thing that's interesting here. So let's see, bombard. Tank battalion. Can we not bombard? I guess not, because our mortar is out, and apparently the GMC 75mm is not considered artillery, so that's fine. But I will show you that I have this transport loaded with troops. So what I might do is fly cap over this, and these carriers are coming in with it, and so there are some more tanks on here, so and another infantry regiment. So maybe when I get these landed here and moved up, I'll hit this again. So and when I don't see KB anymore, I'm gonna take the chance that he's moved on, and I'll send these guys back up. I've got some shuffling of forces I'm really needing to do. No rush for sure, so that can, there's no rush for that. But speaking of, I want to get my B-17s back in action, but they're still kind of dead here. And why do I only have one B-17 unit here? That's odd. I'll have to take a look at last turn, because I'm pretty sure I didn't leave with any... Oh. Okay. They magically left and came over here. That's fine, because they were beat up anyway. When this airfield is back up, maybe we're good. Let's test and see if we want to fly some B-17s into there. Will it let us? Oh, I mean, it will let us, but it would let us before, but will it show us? Okay, there's no damage to this. There's no damage that will affect us from taking off at Noumea, so I would like to move some B-17s here and resume hitting this hard. Meanwhile, I'm keeping an eye on our battleships, because as soon as some of these other ships, like some of these cruisers, are ready, I'd like to pack everything into a bombardment group and hit Kumak really hard. I may hit this instead, but I'd like to hit the base and just like devastate it, because here's the thing: if this is wrecked and there's no supply coming up the road, then these guys will be left to die anyway. Also, I had to get a view of what he's got here, and I have some other things potentially up my sleeve too. So anyway, certainly some things I'm working on, so we'll see. In fact, I just thought of something that might totally be something he's not prepared for. Yeah, let's snoop. Let's snoop here. Okay. So I'm not done. I mean, this is just something I wanted to turn on to. Oops. Because I want to make sure he's going to do it. So we'll get that in there. So we'll talk about the developments here more as they come to light, and B, as I confirm my own ideas of operations I've got planning. But back up here, these Banshees shouldn't have any problems taking off here, honestly. I mean, I'm not the best player at this game, of course, and actually quite new. I mean, quite new at least to player versus player and some of these nuances. But this bombing should have happened by now. I mean, it's just 2 hexes. I have them set to 7. I mean, what does it take? Reducing that? I don't want to do that, but I'll leave it. But let's see. Severe storms. Okay. I guess I'll give it a pass. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like the pass. But, yeah. So we're going into the severe storms with this aircraft. And, of course, it's damaged. Probably would have been a good idea to wait for the storms to pass. But I don't know when they will. And now he's here. In 2 turns, he'll be up and operational. And in the meantime, let's transfer this guy to, I guess I have to do this base first, Cairns, and where are all the other pieces? Okay, I guess I started with 5 of these, but I guess we've taken enough damage that ooh, nice. So I'm going to go ahead and take these, and we'll have 3 up and running in 2 turns. This guy will be up and running in 1 turn, and then flown over here. and this guy's already ready. So if I can manage play my cards right, I could have 6 aircraft here, or 7 aircraft here, ready to start picking up these guys. That is, I think that's how it works, unless you have to have a base to pick them up from. In which case, I guess I can get these Catalinas up and running to do that very thing. So yeah, I'm just processing here. All right, that's kind of all there is to look at about that. So yeah, we got a lot of supplies here, but you know that could easily change. Not much going on. Every so often, every turn, I like to look here because I don't want to be surprised. But we haven't seen much going on here. We dropped some mines in Tarakan, or no, sorry, we're about to. We're coming in to drop some mines this coming turn. I'm going to make sure that's a good idea. I can't remember where I last saw him doing mine sweeping. If it was here, then it's kind of absurd to do it again. And that ship was sunk. We did get some supplies into the Hex for what it's worth. So, and then these guys are for somehow still alive, down to 11 AV. Maybe as long as they have AV here. I mean, look at this. Maybe this is why. Because they only have 11 fighting capability, but maybe all these wounded guys are fighting for their lives. So, not ready to surrender yet. So, I'll keep them supplied if I can. We hit this. Maybe we'll finally pause our bombing missions, take a break, and just shift to training, and rest our guys, get ready for bombing when they get in again. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, why not? We'll keep doing it because here's the thing. Until he caps it, maybe we'll be disrupting these guys. So as they continue to move westward, they'll be slowed by that. All right. Well, I mean, not a lot of stuff going on in this area. It's just what it is. Now, I've got, trust me, I'm keeping an eye in this general area. I should maybe focus this to just a little bit more over and just make sure nothing sneaks through here, at least in the form of a giant, fleet or sizable ships. Okay, so we know where KB is, but we don't know where his next major operation is going to be planned. So until KB decides to show its face somewhere, oh, I just thought of something. Okay. The problem is I'm not ready yet, and I don't know where KB is going next, but maybe I'll start planning what contingency scenarios so that wherever KB shows up, I have operational flexibility. So, but in the meantime, let's look at some stats actually. So, sorry about that. So we lost 3 planes. He lost 2. It looks like he didn't do anything this turn. Well, he didn't have to bomb Singapore like he has more recently. He has had to in the recent past. And we were doing, I was doing a lot of air action. So, but if we take a look here, a Nate was lost to ops and a Claude was lost to ops. And then we lost a couple of aircraft carrier planes, and then a PBY to ops. Probably this one is possibly, I can even take a look here at Port Moresby. Was it this? No, these are these are Caledonia ones. So, all right. Sorry about that. So, also let's take a look here if we can. And we see that this light cargo ship that was there at Cagayan was sunk. This was sunk by a submarine. This was sunk from a few turns ago that I didn't do anything about. And then this I actually scuttled it. So it says that it was sunk by these bombs, but I purposely scuttled it. So and I believe that's about it. We did lose a pilot. Now, who did we lose? Did we lose one of our aircraft carrier pilots? I don't know, but I hope not, and we will find out soon enough. In the meantime, this glitchy thing keeps happening. Alright, well, I should say it happened last turn. Alright, so in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. My goal is to reinforce Luganville some more. It feels like it's still light. Obviously, I'm reinforcing Noumea more. I have some thoughts that I just came up with, and we'll see if I can put them to action. Now, it could be that he's moving away slower than I expected because of the battleship damage, but it seemed like they shot up here, pretty good speed. Although maybe he could have also driven him hard just to get him out of this, and then now he's taking his time getting up. But we'll cover this as it comes over here. It'll be moving. I don't know, what is that? 6 or 7 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's here, and Noumea is 4 away. So I can get some of these planes doing long range cap over this. I'm gonna specify this if it'll let me, so that as it comes in here they'll cover it. If not, I'll just probably watch this specific hex. We'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching. I am not really impressed at all with the turn, but it is what it is, and I'm sure, sure it could always be worse. And I'm also sure it can always feel like it could be better. So no matter what it is, what time of the year, what's going on. So I'll also adjust these so that they're watching up here again. Right now I think watching this is good too, though. So I do have a lot of arcs looking up this way, and they're going northeast. So here's the thing I do know. They're going to have to go somewhere where there's a repair facility. So I don't know much about what the Japanese actually have, but that to me looks like they're probably going to come out here, which maybe I'll redirect this submarine, and this one seems, well, I mean, I like where it is, but I may have to just put these guys in different spots because this might just be heading right out here like this. So if I can put a sub here and a sub here, maybe that'll help for now. I can always reset these patrol zones later. Alright, so these guys didn't come as close to Luganville as I thought. So, yeah. What a shame. Alright, well, thanks all. thanks for watching. Thanks for your interest, and hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Talk to you next time. Bye.